Hello, I'm Marion, here with you today for the reflection on Wednesday, the 7th of February. We're now into February, and perhaps at the start of the year you made some resolutions. I made one, and I'm not sure I'm very good at keeping it. I am trying though, and that resolution was to be more kind to my family, friends, and neighbours, and really anyone I met in the course of the day. And though I'm going to digress just for a little, it is linked to what I'm speaking about today. Now, I like to look and see what people around the world celebrate on different days of the year. And there are some weird and wacky ones among the religious and sensible ones. A religious one that's celebrated today is the life of Pope Pius IX, who became Pope in 1846. And a very sensible one is an American one that will be the National Women and Girl in Sports Day, where achievement of females in sport is taken seriously and applauded. But the one I want to talk about sounded so wacky when I read it, I laughed. And then I realised it ties in with my personal resolution that I spoke about at the beginning. And it is, wave all your fingers at your neighbour's day. Now you know why I laughed. It sounded so silly. But in some countries round the world, it has become the norm to be rather rude and forget kindness and wave a single digit. So, are you the friendly one? Or can you be a bit grumpy at times with people? Well, today it doesn't matter all this, as this is about fresh beginnings. So even though you slept in or things didn't turn out as you thought they would, go out today and smile and say hello in a friendly way. Sounds easy enough, right? Well, we know that not everyone watching this is going to have enjoyed a pleasant relationship with those neighbours around them. Perhaps through illness, fear, rejection, or conflict. One thing that we can all agree on is that we could do with a little bit more kindness in the world. And that's what this day is all about. I'm very lucky living in a town like Forfar, where people do smile and say hello, and I only wish that that could happen in larger towns and cities. Greetings and genuine happiness to see another person can make them feel good about themselves and start off their day in the best possible way. Isn't it nice to be a positive influence on another person? After all, it doesn't take a lot of effort to be friendly and greet people with a nice wave and a smile. People have been dealing with their neighbours since the dawn of days, and it's difficult to get ahead in life if you can't get ahead with your relationship and those who live around you. The creation of this seemingly silly day had a higher motive than to make you giggle. The originators of this day had the following to say about it. After all the challenges we and our neighbours have faced, it is time to put it all aside for at least one day. Wave hello to everybody and mean it. Better relations could add so much to everyone's life. Lower stress levels are better for your health. Being comfortable in your home can open up to all sorts of possibilities and positivity. They say that what you surround yourself is the reflection of your mind. Therefore, if you want your home to be a sanctuary for you and your friends, start with peace between you and your neighbours. When you go to work or into shops or stand in a queue, perhaps nod, smile and say hello. I know when I was working, it cheered me up when someone was friendly back to me, and it made me want to help them more. We sometimes see homeless people in the street. Don't turn away. You may not want to give money, but would it hurt us to smile and say hello and show that you genuinely care in other ways? We had a coffee morning in the church last month, and this was to raise funds for Social Bites, a charity that cares for the homeless and those forgotten by society. And the money raised will go towards helping build facilities in Dundee. The main purpose of this day, though, is to promote being kind to one another at all times. This usually starts with a greeting, by smiling at someone and saying hello to them. That effort can go a very long way. After all, happy and positive communication helps communities to thrive. You should not underestimate the impact that this could have in your local area. Plus, what have you got to lose by saying hello to your neighbour and start a conversation with them? Finally, wave all your fingers at your neighbour's day as an opportunity for you to be a better neighbour and consider others. And who are our neighbours? It's everyone. Just as hymn 544 says, when I needed a neighbour, were you there? Were you there? Thank you for being with me today. Goodbye.